now, so there'll be plenty more to come shortly. Thank you very much. Good morning, welcome to Greenwood Bonsai Studio here. A couple of years ago we did a video on a Chinese juniper. It was styling from pre-bonsai material. We've done a few videos on styling trees from nursery stock, and let me just explain what the different terms mean. So styling from nursery stock is if you've gone to a local nursery or garden centre, a non-bonsai centre, and you've just bought a dwarf conifer or small shrub that has had no bonsai training, and we shape and style it to make a bonsai tree from it. So pre-bonsai is material a bit more like this. So this essentially is a dwarf conifer, a dwarf Chinese juniper, but can you see this has got some movement on the trunk? So this hasn't naturally grown like this. This has been started off with some shape to the trunk, knowing that its destiny is to make it into a bonsai. So this sort of pre-bonsai material has advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is you've got a better shape that's more suitable for bonsai. It's also often been trimmed a little bit, so it's not too big and not too hairy, and it's easier to work with. But the disadvantage is because somebody's put that effort in for a number of years, they can cost a little bit more money, but they make better trees. So 2 years ago we did a video on taking one of these junipers. We have quite a few of these here for sale at the nursery in various sizes. These are about an 18-year-old tree, 16 to 18 years old. We did a demonstration where I took one of these, trimmed it and I wired it, and this was the resulting tree. And this was one of our most popular videos, so if you haven't already seen it, go back and have a watch of that video. You'll see the tree transforming. I mean, this one here, we've just picked this off the bench, look, because it's kind of a bit of a doppelganger for this one. It's a very similar trunk line, so you can imagine this tree being trimmed and wired to make this tree here. But this is a couple of years ago, so now let's fast forward to present day. And we've got the tree here, it's ready for pruning. It's also still got the wire on it. People ask how long you leave the wire on for, and we leave it on as long as you can, as long as it isn't cutting into the tree. So it's just getting a little bit tight on the upper sections of the tree, so it's ready to be removed. So this tree was trimmed, wired and repotted all at the same time 2 years ago. So the next process for this tree is to remove the wire. So here, where we've got wire on these branches, I'm using a very fine bonsai wire scissor, and with that we can just snip these coils of wire off, and as you do so they'll just fall away from the branch like that. We can make sure they're all off, and then I work my way around the tree, and the branches will be set in this position. This wire's been on quite a while. Sometimes you can leave the wire on 8 months. It might be 8 months on a vigorous tree, it might be less. It might be a year, it might be a year and a half. Like I say, this has been on just under 2 years, so it's done its job, and it's allowed us to shape and position this tree and the branches. So now if we take this wire off, it's set in position. So some of you were thinking, well, when do you wire it again? Well, the rewire of this tree, as to when we do that, a lot of that depends on the owner. It depends on how much the tree springs back. It depends on if it retains the shape that we put into it, or whether it kind of springs back and needs rewiring. And also it sometimes depends on sort of what shape you want from it, and sort of how fussy you are about the shapes of your trees. You might leave the wire off this for 2 years. Alternatively, you might rewire it in 6 months' time. You know, if you were taking this tree to a little bonsai society show or something like that, and you want to get it back into optimum shape, you're probably going to be the sort of person that might just pop a little bit more wire on it to get it into shape. But if you're just enjoying it in your garden and you think it's in quite good shape as it is, you might just leave it. You've got a few different options. So just working my way up the tree, taking off the wire. Make sure you get it all off. Obviously we use an anodised wire, so it isn't, this is aluminium wire, obviously bare aluminium is bright silver. We use an anodised wire, so it's brown, so it's less obtrusive when it's on the tree, and that's great, but that does mean when we're taking it off like this, you've got to make sure that you do remove it all, because any bits you leave on will obviously start to cut into the tree in future weeks and months ahead. As we get up to the top of the tree, we've got some finer wire. It's just wired with sort of 1.5mm wire, so that's quite easy. And these wire scissors that I use, you know, these are the preferred tool for taking wire off. They'll cut up to about 3mm wire, so we need to use a more heavy duty one, heavy duty wire cutter for thicker wire, but this tree hasn't got any of that thicker wire on it, and these give you the reach to get into the tree and the precision to take the wire off without any harm or damage to the branches and to the tree and the foliage. So we just quickly go around snipping that off. I'll just finish this off camera, and I'll come back when we're all done. So I've just been through the tree, we've finished removing the wire. So the next thing to do with this is to give it a trim on the branches. So these have stayed in really good position. As we took the wire off, they haven't sprung back, they're quite well behaved. So there's a couple of things to do. We need to shorten back some of these tails, some of the length on these, so we can go back quite easily with a nice pair of scissors, look, and just trim those back. We've got some growth that's hanging down from the branches that we need to trim off, and some little bits of growth growing in the nooks and crannies of the branches. Now this tree hasn't really been trimmed or touched much since that first initial styling, so it's put on a little bit of growth, and it's just a matter of just nipping some of these tips back and just bringing it back into shape. So some little wispy bits, these good strong bits I'm trimming with scissors, little wispy bits underneath the branches, you can get away with just pinching some of those out with your fingertips like this. It's quite a controlled method of working with them. There's a little wispy bit in here, look here, look at the back, tiny little bit there, look, we don't need that. There's another little piece here, a little bit there that's coming out of the trunk, another little piece here. This here can tidy up, so can this. And then these are growing down, see on this branch here, all these on the underside. Let's just pick those out. They're just soft little bits of foliage. And then these bits growing up, so here, some of these stronger shoots. It's all about balancing the vigour on the tree, taking out some of these little bits of growth here, pruning back some of the stronger, more vigorous shoots, so the tree will put energy into less vigorous areas, so that it's all more uniform throughout the tree. So just a little bit of pinching, a little bit of pruning on these stronger ones like this, and here you should start to see it just get back into the shape that it was when I first styled it. And these are lovely trees to work with. They shape up very easy, they're suitable for beginners but then also enthusiasts alike. Everyone's got junipers like this in their collection because they're so rewarding to work on and they shape up so well. And if you're the sort of person that likes to create bonsai, you know, yourself, you like to do that in sort of initial styling, then this sort of pre-bonsai material is ideal because it gives you the actual creative procedure of having a go, but because it's already been pre-shaped, it makes it easier. So if you're a beginner or you've not done it too much, it's not too daunting because the tree shape is already there. You've not got to manufacture the tree shape, it's already been manufactured. You've just got to enhance it and bring it out. So if you're a beginner or intermediate bonsai enthusiast, they're quite good to work with. So obviously we can only ship these trees in the UK, but if you're in the UK and you're watching this, then there are a few of these on the website. If you click on outdoor bonsai category and then you click on the Chinese juniper category, that's where you'll find them. So a few long shoots here, a little bit off here. See, this one here wants to come back like that, look. Just trim it back nice and neat. A little bit more on some of these longer sections. This bit here is a bit shaggy, that can be removed. Still a little bit too much density at the top here. On this side here, just trim that piece out. This little piece in the centre here, just to nip that back. So this tree, as we worked on it a couple of years ago, we put a label on it saying not for sale. We've had a lot of people ask about it, but we wanted to keep it so that we could do this revisit video for you and show you how it has progressed. A lot of you are always asking us to do the sort of revisits to trees and progress reports, and we love doing that, just because bonsai isn't just about, you know, the half hour or the hour that I initially spent working on this tree. It's about how this tree progresses over years and decades. So that's the top of it, fairly trimmed and organised. Let's just have a little look while we're here. Look at these roots. So this was potted, it had been trimmed. We didn't take a lot of roots off. We've got quite a good spread of roots here, on which is the right hand side of the tree as we're looking from the front. This is the front here. If we look round the back, two problem roots. This one here is crossing over, encircling the tree. That's one to go. And then this one here that's upwards, look, that we can see space through. I don't find that very attractive, so we want to take that one off. What I'm going to do with this tree, I think the sensible option would be to take this one here off, look, and we can literally just go in with scissors like that, trim it off, and then peel it back like that, and trim it off here for now. And then next spring, when we repot this tree, I will take this one here off and get rid of this arch and these here. And then I'll be left with this better spread of root. Now, if this root was thinner, the other option with that would be to try and peg it down, but it's quite rigid, so I don't think we could do that in this case. There's also some root underneath it here, so I don't actually need it because I have got one underneath. It's a bit covered up with soil, so you might not be able to see. So in spring, we'll take this one off, remove that when we repot it. So this is just its sort of second pruning now. Go back and have a look at that first video of styling Chinese juniper to give you some idea of the initial styling. So now we're 2 years on from this to that, along its progression to be a bonsai. Hope you very much enjoyed this video, and it's shown you the technique and how we work on trees like this here, and hopefully it's encouraged you to possibly have a go yourself. Thank you very much.